News. Straight on back to answer some more goddamn questions. Got a paid order question for the day. I'm gonna do that one second, just because I want to get this old page fucking knocked the fuck out from previous goddamn printout. And it's from Adam Benenson, also known as Layla Lover in the comments. He's the guy that prints up all the fucking stickers for the channel, the handout ones. Sup, J Dog? I wanted to see what you thought of that new Birdflesh album and those exhumed live demo LPs. Yes, he sent me those, the new Birdflesh album. I thought it was good. It's going to take probably a few listens just because that kind of music, it kind of blurs together a little bit. But first, I listened to it twice. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's typical Birdflesh, what you'd expect. Do I like it as much as their Trip to the Grave 7-inch? That's one of the greatest grindcore 7-inch ever, in case you happen to give a fuck. We're out of loop, guys. Their very first 7-inch, A Trip to the Grave. One of the greatest grindcore 7-inches in existence. And then their debut album, Alive Autopsy, that's fucking phenomenal. And like Night of the Ultimate Mosh is extremely good. Their split 7-inch with Splatterhouse is very, very good. Splatterhouse, another band I mentioned on the channel. Good fucking gore grind, gore thrash, gore metal band, or whatever you want to put in that category. Kind of in the vein of stuff like the Fright Mirrors, Lord Gores, Blood Freaks, shit like that. For fans of that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, the new album was good. I just need to give it a few listens because, like I said, that's my only complaint with some grindcore in general is that, and why I don't pick up a ton. Like I don't pick up every Gothic release like that because it all kind of blurs together. Let's call it like the fuck is. But a Birdflesh is actually probably the only straight up just grindcore band that I like every release by. Not that bands like Phobia or Gothic, I think they have anything that sucks. But I have heard stuff by those bands. I'm like, I don't really like this song here and there. As opposed to Birdflesh, I pretty much liked it all. It just tends to you got to get to know it otherwise, especially if you're at a show or something, it's gonna kind of blur together. But it's nothing on them. It's just that style of music in general. That's kind of how it is. Brutal death metal's the same, and a lot of black metal's the same. But when you get to know the songs, you can differentiate it. And as far as those live exhumed LPs, yeah, they're good. The part one, again, it's cool to hear them play all those demo songs and shit like that live because I have never heard recordings like that. But it's a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. And to be honest, because like Exhumed was a band that did get better with just at least the first two albums. That's their best shit. When they started off very very young as kids, those demos and rehearsals and like the first 7-inch. What is it? The one with the Steve-O fucking art. What's it called? It's not in my goddamn time. Black and white cover. Steve-O from Pantera drew the cover. Excreting Innards. 7-inch. I mean, that stuff. It's pretty primitive and pretty amateur, and I don't think they would make any bones about it. They're like 16, 17, 18 when they were writing that stuff. They're a band that got fucking better. When they started writing kind of like quality songs was right around the Hemdale split. They might have maybe one of the 7-inches was beforehand. Uh, some of the splits with like Still Fucking Dead and stuff like that. I'm not sure if that was before or after Hemdale. So I think it was after. But around that time, but right around that 96 era is when they started writing like quality, memorable songs. Before it was kind of a little bit noisy, but they were kind of finding their roots. You could tell they were going for that gore grind, noisy sound, carcass reputrefaction, and trying to get their own spin on it and find their way. As opposed to a lot of bands, their demos sometimes their best fucking shit, or their demos very very good. Exhumed, as far as stuff I like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the demos they're not getting spun very fucking often. I own them. I own that triple disc what is it, Matters of Splatter, Splatters of Platter, or whatever the fuck it's called. And I also own a triple vinyl box set of it. But anyways, that volume one that just came out, that's those songs. So to be honest, it was like kind of like a new listen. Because at the end of the day, I mean, I don't know anybody personally. They don't know those songs. Again, I'm sure they've heard them like I've had them, and they may own them. But you ain't knowing them and air guitar them and singing along. There might be somebody out there that can do it, but I fucking can't. Part two then is all gore metal songs. I guess Matt told me personally, yeah, the All Guts, All Glory intro, because that was obviously on that album. He said the reason I included that is because they wrote that back then. He said that intro. I was, oh, okay, cool. The instrumental intro. So that's the first track on the LP. I did not know that. I just figured that they wrote that for that album, which was pretty much their comeback album because Exhumed was gone for what, a good 5-6 years, and they came back with All Guts, All Glory, which is a good album. Not my favorite album by no means, but a good album. But the rest is just all gore metal songs. You know, Casket Crusher, Limb from Rim, Inoculations on there, Necromaniac. So bangers from head to fucking toe. Um, Matt says some cool shit between songs, like a stage banner, like I said he used to. What did he say? Something about playing with coming to the town. Yeah, it was playing across towns in this shithole fucking country. Thought that was fucking cool. So he had some cool lines, and it sounds good. Could differentiate all the songs, and so as far as what would I probably be spinning, bust out and re-spinning again would be part two. But I definitely want to own both. This is kind of complete the collection type thing for that type of band. Also, fitness question: if I hire the dog for $100, can you just give me and the devil's idea of what I get? So the way I do it is, I send you a questionnaire, you fill it out, and basically what your goals are, what you want to fucking do, and then I can send you over. I send you over fucking a diet. First thing I like to do is you give me basically at least 2 to 3 days is what I tell people to do is send me exactly what you've been fucking eating. Everything that goes in your mouth, with the exception of just pure water, I want to know what is going into your mouth. Everything. If you have a coughing, you add a fucking packet of sugar, I want to know about it. Everything. Everything goes in your mouth, make me a food fucking log and send it to me. Because what I do is I just tweak it. I'm not going to just send you a program. Meal number 1, oats and fucking eggs. Meal number 2, fish and rice. Meal number 3, fucking steak and potato. Meal number 2, chicken, rice, and vegetables. Before bed, some Greek yogurt and some goddamn strawberries. I'm not going to send you, you're not going to follow that. That's going to be such shell shock and you're like, yeah, that don't sound too hard. Trust me. If you're not living that lifestyle, there's no goddamn way you're following that for fucking months straight. 100% guaranteed. I've never seen anybody dive into it from they're eating bologna sandwiches and cereal for breakfast and goddamn Stouffer's French bread pizzas for dinner, typical American diet, following that and drinking fucking soda throughout the goddamn day and then jump right into a plan like that. I've never, ever, ever not seen one person do it and not fall off within 2 weeks. Ever. In my entire goddamn life. And I've seen a lot of motherfuckers try. They're like, oh, I can do it. I can do it. 2 weeks are off. Guaranteed. So what I do is I tweak it so it's a little bit more manageable. I ease you in. You know what I mean? As far as giving you just smarter choices. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see you're fucking eating, cereal for fucking breakfast or whatever, I might switch you up for oatmeal and like a couple whole eggs. I mean, come on, bro. You can do that. You can't do that. I mean, so little things like that. I tweak your diet and we go from there. We keep making changes as we go. Send you a training program if you need fucking training. If you need a program, what I think based on what you say your goal is. Um, any health supplements and shit that I recommend. And I have no vested interest in them whatsoever. I don't get a kickback. I don't sell them. I send you links of what I think is deemed necessary that I personally have seen benefit from for myself and other people, and then I've seen improvement on blood work. I'm not going to tell you to take some bullshit pre-workout or some bullshit fucking testosterone booster that ain't going to do a goddamn fucking thing. Shit that's actually going to fucking matter and that can make a goddamn difference. So I send you links to those of what I personally have tested and used myself. And then any like pharmacology you want to use. For example, if I see your blood work, I'll send you a list of blood work that you can go to your doctor, or you can go to like a lab corp and order yourself and I'll read your goddamn blood work and I'll tell you if there's any like type of medications I recommend or any ones that you're on to swap. Especially for like blood pressure, cholesterol, things like that. Um, yeah, so things like that. And then if you want to do any type of hormone replacement, if your hormones are in the fucking shitter, want to be optimized, I could direct you in where to do that too. I'll give you sourcing. Again, I have no vested interest in it, just shit that I know that's fucking real and that people have used and time and time dead tested. You know what I mean? Blood tested, everything. Actually seen results. So you're not dicking around getting rip off fucking prices and getting fucking fake ass goddamn shit. Only if you're interested in that too. But I provide all of that for just 100 fucking bucks a month, which is fucking hilarious because it's sourcing alone, just for like the hormonal shit. I could tell you right now, guys in the bodybuilding world charge thousands for that shit. Thousands. What do you mean thousands? Yeah. Guys that want real fucking shit. Yes, that's what they charge. You go to top coaches and shit, who the homeboy hookup or who to know to go to, that's what they charge. Dog, $100 a month. No brainer, brah. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing it next year. Yeah, it's whatever you want to do, brah. Just let me know. Not an excuse. Just want to wait until I move and find a new gym. I'm 6'1" and over 300 pounds at 33 years old. Yeah, you're definitely need to lose weight. Way past time to fix this shit. Cheers, Adam B. Yep. Yeah, chances are you might be young. Yeah, you're pushing 30, 33. I've noticed around the 35 yard mark. You're probably pre-diabetic too if you're that fucking heavy. Well, I'll know by seeing your blood work, which I'll send you out for, and we'll help you with that too. We may need to put you on a long basal insulin, which is not scary. You literally take it before bed, first thing in the morning. You don't have to worry about your blood sugar just crashing. You may need that, so that way you don't become fully diabetic. Things like metformin, berberine, lowering your carbs, cardio for sure. We'll get you on that goddamn program. But we'll know for sure by blood work by seeing your fasting blood glucose, your A1C, your fasting insulin levels, and your total insulin levels. Those last two I just mentioned, your dumb doctor's not even going to order. It's going to be on the dog's test, and you're going to have to fucking demand to get them ordered because chances are you're pushing diabetic. I can almost guarantee it. I'd be shocked if you're not at least type 2 diabetic. Type 2 means you're not insulin dependent, but your blood sugars are dog shit as fuck. And within 10 to 15 years, you keep running that lifestyle, you will be 100% type 1 diabetic, which is insulin dependent. So, up to you, brah. Yep, send it my way. Whatever your answer. Anyways, here's the goddamn paid order question from James Oliver. Yo, J Dog, my band Sadistic Force, another goddamn fucking reviewer, is releasing our second album on October 13th. So I'm recording this on September 20th, so in about 1 month, just under a month. Goat Throne Records is putting out the LP. Aaron from Goat Throne and I are curious to know what you think of the Toonskis. Yeah, I gave it a listen. The CD is coming out on Horror Pain Gore Death Productions. Yep, we do trade with them, and pre-orders for both formats are live now as well as the first single. Let us know what you think, brah. Download code. Basically, if you want to download it or pre-orders, go to bandcamp.com, Band of Sadistic Force, and then did I already pull it up on Metal Archives? I know I looked at it. Archives, Sadistic. Let me let you know what these homeboys are about. So they're located in Austin, Texas. Says formed in 2020. Years active 2020 to present. They got a few fucking releases. So they put out a Pain, Sex, and Rapture EP in 2021. Blood Moon Sadism EP 2021. What's this EP? Are these actual 7-inch vinyls? Digital. What is with you new bucks and doing these digital only releases? Like, put in the comments, which you can if you want, Mister. What did you say his name was? James. Like, what's the I guess the incentive to do digital only? I don't know. When I see Pain, Sex, and Rapture EP, I'm thinking, fuck yeah, 7-inch, brah. But it says label independent, says format digital. That screams to me fucking lame. I don't know. It just kind of sounds like it's YouTube only. It just feels like the release doesn't exist. It's got a First Strikes compilation. Compilation 1 year into release. I've been around a year. Looks like, and how's it a compilation? It's fucking digital again. Granted, it looks like a tape cover. So is there an actual tape of this? I don't know. It doesn't say it's available on goddamn tape. Came out in April 2021. So their first full-length album came out in 2021 as well. Ace is Wild. Jesus, fuck. It says digital as well. Brah. Is any of your shit even out? Like, I don't know. Do what you want, but if you're asking for the dog's recommendation, you kind of are because you fucking paid the goddamn question. I say that's lame as fuck. That's literally like Judas Priest saying we got a new album out and it's digital only. Like what are you talking about? That's not out. That's a fucking, you can listen to your headphones on your phone, the dog shit sound quality on your phone at the goddamn gym on YouTube. That's lame as fucking piss. I want to see it on wax, brah, blasting in the background. And so the new album is, so it's coming out next month. It's called Midnight Assassin. So far digital. I don't know if that means that, well, I guess, I heard tracks. I don't know if the whole album, I didn't listen to the whole thing, but I guess the whole thing's digital on fucking Bandcamp. But he said it's pre-ordered and the CD's coming out by Horror Pain Gore Death. So, assuming that the others aren't fucking out yet, I don't know. Let me know on that. Members James Oliver, that's the guy the homeboy that sent the fucking shit on this. Bass guitars, vocals. Goddamn, it seems like you're fucking doing everything. The fuck is this? Blaine Dismuski's bass and vocals. You guys got 2 bass players? The fuck? And then Jose Alcaraz on drums. Genre black thrash metal. That's extremely accurate. Themes war, sex, violence. So check out Sadistic Force. As far as my review, yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it definitely, the first thing that popped my mind was Midnight, Bewitcher, stuff like Toxic Holocaust, a pinch even, but mainly, especially Midnight and Bewitcher is who popped in my mind first. With a little bit more of a black metalish vocals in those 2 goddamn bands in particular. So, I mean, it's definitely a style I've heard many, many times, especially Hell's Headbangers is a label, for better, worse, or indifferent, and just by default, we're very associated with that kind of stuff, the speed metal and the South American thrash metal and shit like that, and the black and thrash. So, I mean, I'm not like overly excited to hear that stuff, but it never sucks. I guess I could say it's always good for a background for me. Um, but am I pumped to hear it like Pharmacist or something? No. But having said that, um, it seems like most people fucking are. I guess we'll find out how many total people in the scene are complete fucking posers, because if they truly love Midnight and stuff, and that's one of their favorite bands, technically speaking, your band should be right up their goddamn fucking alley. But on the downside, we know that majority of the goddamn people in the scene are fucking posers. So are they going to be? Who knows? But minimally, they're up there. And honestly, Bewitcher, which is another good goddamn band, I do like Bewitcher. Um, good, really good live band too. Seen them a few times. Um, they're blowing up pretty good. Yeah, not blowing up midnight size, but I mean, last time I saw them, they were the headliner. They played in Cleveland. I mean, they played in front of like, I don't know, 150 people. Not that that's any crazy, but it was like also like a weeknight too. I was like pretty fucking impressive for them being the headliner and on a goddamn weeknights. There was for sure 100 people there watching. So I noticed them getting picking up the popularity. And yeah, if you like Midnight and Bewitcher, this fucking Sadistic Force is up your goddamn alley. So check it the fuck out. Next goddamn question. I'm pretty sure this is an order question. Alex Gilbert. Justin, I told you I'd ask one question for your channel per order placed. Laugh out loud. So if it is unanswered one, would you say Hell's Headbanger sales have gone up noticeably ever since you started your YouTube channel? Question mark. You know what, that shit, it's so goddamn hard to gauge, because technically speaking, if I come in and it's like how many days you go by, like for example, like if we have an order average per day that we average, did I notice in the last 6 months that it's gone up by like 25 orders per day? No. But at the same time, every single day, literally every single day, in the notes section, somebody says something to me, or they say I bought this because you recommended it, or they don't, and it's very fucking obvious when I interview Acheron or something the next day. Somebody's buying the entire Acheron catalog. The day it goes up, it's like, gee, I wonder why he bought all those. That's not a coincidence, because that's happened multiple fucking times. So obviously, what I'm getting at is those orders directly came from the channel. Now, the hey, what's up, J Dog? What's heavier than Pantera? I don't know if that guy placed the order. Wait, I don't know if he placed the order because of the channel, or he's already ordering before us. And he just so happens to like the channel as well. Those are hard to gauge. Like maybe he would have placed the order regardless. He just now he knows the face with the company, so he's just saying hi. You know what I mean? It could be that. But the ones where they say that they ordered it because I talked about it or whatever, and also interviews and shit like that, or I do recommend something that's obvious that someone bought it. And like I said, they say it right in the notes. Yeah, those orders are very, very common. But then they'll outweigh like how many, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But can I say definitively that the channel has brought in orders? Oh, without a fucking shadow of a doubt. I mean, I know for 100%. I mean, I literally have the evidence. I mean, they point blank say in the comments. So yeah, I mean, on the notes section, I'm placing the goddamn order. But as far as a whole general volume, like percentage of orders went up per year, I have no fucking clue, man. So yeah, like I said, that shit just we've always talked about. Even back when we did the printed catalogs and shit, the Hell's Headbanger catalogs. Those of you who've been fucking following us for shit, those were over 10 years ago. Well over 10 years ago. we talked about it back then. I remember by the third one or something we did, we're like, is this shit even helping? Maybe it is. Like, it's hard to gauge. Like, you don't know because there's not everybody saying, I bought because the catalog never even knew about you guys. Now, somebody wrote a letter and they're mailing in something because the catalog, and they said, it's like, oh, okay, got it. If you got 20 of those a day, you're like, holy fuck, this is happening. That didn't happen. So, how many were actually placing of it? How many placed, but they just didn't say anything, so you don't know. See what I'm saying? There's a few other things that we've done too, like promotional things or just advertising with companies. Like, remember even advertising in ads and shit like that. We've talked too. How much is this shit even helping? Does it? Is this because you're paying whatever it is, $200, $400 an ad, depending on the magazine, depending on the size. Which we don't do so much anymore because nobody gives a fuck about magazines for the most part. Maybe we advertise in a couple ads. I don't even know if we do any more. There might be one or two that we still do. But anyways, we definitely did more so in the past. But even back then, we were questioning, like, how much is this even helping? I think we questioned the comps, like doing them, handing out the free comps. We pressed like 5,000 of those or so. That ain't free, by the way, brah. But we hand them out for fucking free. How much is that helping with sales? How many people got that? They listen to the CD, they're like, fuck yeah, this morgue is kick ass. I'm going to go buy that CD or the LP. I'm sure some people have, but how many? And was it worth it? Like, whatever the cost was to press 5,000 promotional CDs based off your cost and then what you sold, was it worth it? Who knows? We don't even know, because again, like it's really hard to fucking say. So we keep doing it though. You know what I mean? It's definitely can't hurt, but is it worth it as far as the money, the value? Like, is the monetary value? Is it worth it? What you're putting out? Are you getting back or more what you put out? A lot of shit you don't know. You're just guessing. So the channel is the same goddamn thing. Just kind of fucking guessing. But the way I see it too is for the channel is like I have, like I said, noticed what I've already just said earlier. But also too, it's funny because dude, I'm pretty which is weird to say that I'm patient because in general I'm not known for being patient, pretty impatient. But when it comes to this shit, I just know, probably learned that from bodybuilding, that this shit is a goddamn marathon, not a sprint, and that it takes time. Noticed it through Hells, noticed it in the bodybuilding. This shit don't come overnight. People are like, I know, not overnight. Again, dude, I was like, to me, 3 months, 1 year, that is overnight, bro. That is overnight. It takes way longer than that. For me to notice anything from fucking Hells as far as on a money wise, seeing money in my own pocket, took 5 years. 5. That 5 years, make no mistake about it. Now, where you're doing all this work, you're pumping your own personal money in the red the whole time, in the red. I haven't even been doing this goddamn channel for 2 years. I'm 3 months away. December 24th will be two years, and I haven't missed one day yet. So my mindset is the way I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking 5 years, bro. Straight 5 years, 10 years. Where's it going to be then? I don't miss days. You see that? I think I've already proven that goddamn shit. Dog don't miss days. When you see a day the dog, you're missing a video. It's one or two few things. Dog's dead, dog's in jail, dog's in the hospital, dog's laptop fucking was smashed into bits, or YouTube fucked the dog. 5 things. That's about the only 5 goddamn options. I can't even think of anything else. That's it. So it's one of those 5. If you see missing days, especially if you see like 2-3 days in a row with no dog videos, dog's probably dead. I'm just straight up telling you. So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm not even looking at the now. How much is the channel helping? Just started, brah. We just started this shit yesterday. We're 18 months in, 19, whatever the fuck it is. It should have, yeah, I haven't done dick yet. That's the way I see it. As opposed to everybody else, moping, you've done all this work. You haven't done shit, bitch. Get up off your fucking lazy ass, keep on grinding, goddammit. You got another 8 years to go until you can fucking start saying you've been working. The definition of working fucking cracks me the fuck up. Lazy ass fuck. See him all the time, too. Guys that think they're training in the gym. You call that shit training? Brah? Most bitch-ass shit I've ever fucking seen. No wonder you look like goddamn Pee-wee fucking Herman. Fucking dog will show you what goddamn trainer looks like. Dog will show you how to fucking get videos up on it every goddamn day, too. So, but confident. 5 years minimum, 10 years max. I think it's going to pay off then. So, that's the goal. So, lucky for you, if you like looking at my stupid ass, you got fucking years to go watching me every goddamn day, if you choose so. So, keep on putting those goddamn comments, concerns in the fucking comments, and I'll get an answer in the morning. As always, later, goddamn it.